Coming back from the Auerbach Center, Josue Pavon here, Chris Grenham. Chris, it's official. Marcus Morris said it. He came up with the name. He coined the name BWA. He talked about it. Also, Marcus Smart talked about it, the identity of this second unit. Yeah. You know what? I called him the Ice Cube of this BWA because Ice Cube was the one who originated, NWA. Of course, that's the play on the term, on the label of this second unit.
That's right.
But it was great, obviously, to see that encouragement. We saw the encouragement from what Brad Stevens had to say in day one. Here comes day two, of course, Marcus Morris and Marcus Smart both talking about BWA and what it means to the team.
It's great, and it's clearly there's a mantra that's building there, and it's great to have that chemistry. Marcus Morris was very confident in that bench unit. He said
confident.
They are the best bench unit in the league. He said no one can match up with them, and he's right, honestly.
Best team in the East, no one can match up with them. Look out for Toronto, but they're still not touching the Celtics. He said a lot today.
Exactly. He even said when he was asked about Golden State and the matchup potentially in a playoff series with the Golden State, he said a lot of that comes down to bench units, and as he repeated multiple times, no one is matching up with the Celtics bench unit. So BWA is alive and well. Marcus Smart got a real kick out of that when we asked him about it.
I think Morris came up with what I heard.
Really bench with attitude? Is that
Listen, I think we probably got the toughest team, toughest bench, and toughest coach, and things like that. So, I definitely got a lot of attitude. I know Morris got a lot of attitude. I know other guys on his team got a lot of attitude. So I'm rocking with the man.
If their bench not ready, it can get real ugly. So, that's the approach we're taking. When we get out there, we're going to try to separate every time, and, that's going to be our main focus coming in.
Gotta love Morris's confidence right there. Come on. I'm telling you, he is the Ice Cube. He's the loudmouth. He's the one that's going to be trash talking. He's the tough guy coming off the bench, and he's the one leading this squad in terms of that toughness, along, of course, side the other Marcus Smart.
Right, and you need that edge, especially with bench guys, and it's great because those guys are competitors. They've always been competitors, specifically Marcus Morris and Marcus Smart. Those guys are edgy, gritty players, and so when they come into the game, they're going to be looking to make valuable time and make valuable use of their minutes.
Right.
Because obviously they're getting cut compared to years past. So the fact that they can come in with that edge and really outman a lot of the other defensive units or bench units in the NBA, it's pretty impressive.
I love to see Marcus Morris talk the way he's been talking today because, that's the one guy that people have sort of been concerned about. Is he going to accept his role? It's easy to say it now, but come January, February, exactly. But I have confidence that he's going to buy into this role because he knows how important it's going to be. And at the end of the day, that little taste of Eastern Conference Finals makes him much more hungrier to go into this upcoming season and compete for a championship.
Right, and he mentioned it again today. The fact that them buying in helps attain a greater goal. And it's clear that Brad is pushing that message, Danny's pushing that message, and the players are aware. And he said, I'm going to sit on the bench for most games. I'm going to come off the bench, but I'm going to start some of those games, and when I do, I'm going to be ready. And most of the bench unit guys are going to be ready. So it's important that they have that edge to them and that important mantra.
Well, that's going to do it from us here from the Auerbach Center. The Celtics will now prepare for the first preseason game against the Charlotte Hornets Friday night. And, of course, we got you covered here at CLNS Media. I am Josue Pavon. He is Chris Grenham. We'll see you next time.